provide you this one. Okay, so this is a process. Okay, you need to modify this image. Or you need to add more contrast, make this drawing a little better. Okay. Okay, what size this image? This image size, let me check. I use if I want to check image size. Okay, image size. Image size, image. Where image size. Okay, perfect. Tell you 300 pixels. Do you remember that's 12 by, I remember 12 by 8. This is image size. Your new file should be larger than that. Take a look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to double size. Don't worry about that. Double size. Okay. Double size. So width, I give it 16. I give it 18. I can crop later. Okay, it's big paper. And height 12, I use a 14. Maybe use 13, that's okay. Yeah. 13 by 18. Okay, 13 by 18, I can crop later. 300 dpi RGB color, 8-bit and white. Okay, white background. Great. Okay, perfect. See, from this window, I get a 2 image. I bring this one to here. Okay, so here's white background. White background. Okay. So from this one, I'm going to bring this image to here. Okay, bring this image to here. I can take a look at it. If you want to bring image to here from toolbar, you can use first one. This is called move tool. Move. You can direct drag this image, drag to here, drag. Okay, drag to here. Okay, perfect. See right now this paper, because I choose this paper. This image is roughly A by 12, but my paper I use bigger paper. Okay, bigger paper is I love use bigger paper. I get more space. I can do something. If I need to add, I can crop later. Okay. Okay. So now I have this image. This image, I can click this view. And now from your window, we have a layer. Okay, layer. So now you can see this layer. I get a background, which is a layer. It's the important layer. That's a background white color. So this one image is white image, which is this color. But this is not working. Why? Take a look at it. If I can test. I use one brush. I use a brush. I can increase the brush size. I can increase the brush size. This one brush size like this size. Okay, and also I choose a brush color. Take a look at it from swatch color on the right. The color I choose. I'm going to use, because I test that. I use green color. I use green. Great. Take a look at what happened now. I create a new layer. This is layer. So from bottom, this plus number create a new layer. Okay. Make sure if you can move close if you cannot see that. Okay. I create a new layer and also layer 2 is layer 1. So take a look at. That's a different layer. Where is that layer? Layer 2, layer 1. So layer, which means for typical, always show the top layer. Okay. So we have to bring the back layer to the top so we can see that. But I have another trouble if I bring it up. Take a layer 2, I bring to front, drag to top. I get a trouble. See, that's a solid. A solid, you still can adjust opacity. Here's one choice. You can see opacity 100% is opaque. You cannot see through. You can reduce this number 55, 17. Okay. So like that, you can reduce opacity. You can see through that. But if you reduce opacity disadvantage, it will change saturation for this color. Okay, I don't want to do that. So which means I need to make sure bring my outline to the top. For this time, I only want to see outline, right? I only want to see outline. I don't want to see rest part. Okay. Okay, how can I do that? Take a look at a handout. I give it to you. So this one, add more contrast for your drawing. Make sure this one, select a color range. Fuzziness 200, move to new file. Okay, we take a look at. Okay, so this time, I'm going to here. This one, this is original image. I can keep the add more contrast. I can go back to image. That's called, I add more contrast. I use a level. So this one increase this number. Take a increase, take a really dark, this one. Okay, perfect. I make it darker. Okay. So now I'm going to select the black line. Only black line. How can I do that? Take a look at. I'm going to take a look at handout I give to you. Select. I add more contrast. Select color range. First is 200. Take a look at. Okay. From select, from top you can see select. Click it. Then call color range. Follow. I provide you handout. The color range. Then the fuzziness, give it a 200. Increase the maximum number. Then you peak from here. Take a look at now. Choose your squeeze. Choose you select. Do not select white. If you select white, that's show like that. You have to select a black line. How can I find the best black line? Take a look at this corner. Take a look at from this bucket. The strong shadow here is black. That's perfectly black. I find it from here. It's difficult to keep this like too small. Okay, too small. Right here, this is good choice. Here, or right here, that's good choice. I increase more contrast. Okay. I'm going to select. Oops. Select it from here. Take a look at. Select here. Click it. Perfect. Show like that. Show negative shape. This is selected. After select. Okay. Perfect. It's a show. Take a look. I use a peak button. Peak button. Move to. Then you move until take a look at this person. Person right now show you one triangle and one star move command. And if you move close to object, take a look at move to here. Have you seen Caesar? Change it to Caesar, which means highlight. Okay. If you move away, okay, no Caesar. Until show, you can move it anywhere. Shows highlighted, show this time. Okay, perfect. Caesar. Now you hold your mouse. Okay, perfect. See, I just bring the line to here. Okay, perfect. So now you can see dark color area. And now only highlight black line. Only select. This is what I want. Okay. So now I can remove the layer 3. I can turn on layer 3. I need it. Layer 1. I can remove to bucket, the trash can. Okay. See, this is what I want. So I bring the outline on the top. You cannot bring the color on the top from outline. You should bring the outline on the top. So which means My outline on the top, I'm going to rename. This is called layer 3. I can double click this one, change name. This is I call outline, ink line, ink line, ink line. Okay, you can give it any name. Okay. Don't forget, I'm going to put it in the, I can turn off this one. Light bubble. What is that? Oops. I'm going to erase this one. Oops. Erase the background. Okay. Ink line. And also, I move this ink line to the, maybe to the, depend on, this is one page by paper. You can move to left, move to right. It's up to you. Okay, it's up to you. I'm going to save as this file. I'm going to save as this file. Save this file. I didn't save this file. Don't forget to save this file. Save. I use the save command. Save to my computer. Save to INDS 204. Demo P3. Okay. I call this one PSP3 lobby demo 2020 2320 class A. GS 204 801 PSP3 P3 PS lobby demo. Okay, this is class 8. I'm gonna save it. Is a P, make sure you save as the PSD file. That's a Photoshop PSD file, which is a Photoshop file. Okay. Okay. I have this image. This image, I do think I can crop a little bit of this image, and that's too much. I can use a crop again, and that's, I don't need that much. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I have this one, this image. I can save this file, and also I can close this file. Okay. So now you need to make sure you take a look at your reference. Your reference, what does this look like? Floor. Okay, so this is a floor. You can find the image from these materials. Okay, ink on the top. Oops. Okay, see, ink on the top. Okay, don't worry about this detail. Don't worry about that. Oops. I need to highlight floor. I need to highlight the floor material. Take a look. I highlight the materials. Highlight the material from here. So now I move the floor. Okay. So this one, I can, if I want to increase this size, if I want to increase this size, okay, you can increase this size. I can use a tool from under edit. You can see under edit, you can see transform. Okay. Transform, you can see the scale. Transform scale. Here's scale. Okay, scale. Okay, you can enlarge the scale. For example, I just test that. I make it like this. Okay, make it like this shape. Okay, I test that. Okay. Okay, I make this shape. For example, like this one, a little bit smaller. Okay, like this shape. I make this shape, and also, I need. For example, this is floor. I need to cover the shape. See that? I did that, color that shape. Okay. To color this shape we have a tool. You have a tool that's called pen tool. Pen tool. Okay, pen tool. Layer 3. I can use this one. This is called pen tool. This one, this tool. Pen tool. Pen. Okay. I click 1, first point, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to close this one. Close, which means close. I start from here, make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close, you go back to start point. Go back to start point. It's automatic. When you mouse cursor close to stop point, it will show you circle, which means close. Okay, take a look at it. My mouse move to here, stop point. Okay, now you cannot see very well. You can see, but anyway, I record everything. You can go back and watch that. Okay. See here, need a circle. It's show circle. Be careful. Show circle, which means that's closed. If you have a gap, it's not working. You must be closed. Closed is automatic capture. You just mouse move closed object, it will show you circle. That's close. Okay. Your mouse moved here. Okay, perfect. That's closed. See, I have this shape. After that, I highlight layer 3. I go back to path. That's called path. Path. From here, called path. I make this path. Some paths move to select area. Move the button, the dot area. Mouse move working path to dot area. Perfect. It show you selected flashlight. I select it. After select it, from your keyboard, backspace. Backspace. See, I remove that. Okay, I remove that. So I make this shape. So now I cut the hole. And also, so I cut the hole. This is one choice. Another choice, I got a trouble. I want to keep this part. I want to remove this, remove here. If you want to keep here, remove here from here, select, that's called inverse. I need to go back, Control Z. Okay. If you want to select, keep here, remove background, select, from select, that's called inverse. Inverse, which means you select another one. Inverse. Okay, perfect. Backspace. From your keyboard, backspace. Perfect. Okay, I remove that. So this is our goal. Okay, now I can move this one. See? Oh, by the way, I can Control Z. I'm done. Okay, I use I can move this one. Take a look at this shape, just like that. Eventually, I'm going to trace this shape. Okay, trace this shape. And also take a look at this ink drawing. Ink drawing is really important. Ink drawing look like a quick sketch. This ink drawing still look like a quick sketch, right? It's not perfect. And I'm not saying perfect. It's perfect ink drawing, right? But it's not look like a drafting. Drafting, which means a perfect edge, but everything I make it very rough. And I will give the punch line, give it a heavy line. So which means when you keep use Photoshop, trace it, offset a little bit. That's okay. Okay, offset. Take a look at. Okay, now what I'm going to do. Okay, I use this pattern. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to go back to this layer. Layer 3. I don't need this layer. I don't need this floor. Okay. I don't need this floor. Okay, this one. Perfect. Okay. I bring this marble to here again. Okay. I bring this marble to here again. Maybe I'm not using this marble. This marble is crazy. Okay. This marble is hard to read. Yeah. Okay, you can change. Yeah, I'm gonna move this marble to here. Okay, it's perfect. Okay. Don't worry about that. I'm going to enlarge this one. This is I call layer 3. This is a floor marble or whatever marble floor. Okay, FL, or you can call stone. Give it a big name. Okay, stone floor marble. Okay, floor marble. Okay, I'm gonna enlarge this one. Enlarge from the edit. From edit, that's called transform scale. I'm gonna enlarge that. Okay, don't worry about that. I just make like this size. Okay, yeah, yeah. I know it's not perfect. No problem. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to trace the shape. I need to cut this one. I go back to yeah, I can select it here. Make sure we have to save this path. Save this path. I'm going to make a little bit bigger this image. Use zooming. Okay, like this size, perfect. So now I use pen tool. Here's pen tool. Okay, pen tool. Start from here. I'm not very detailed for this drawing. I have a black line. So just here to here. It's very easy. Okay, here up. Hold the shift key, I can move up. Trace it. Trace this black line. Here. 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 Keep working. Space bar. You hold the space bar. You click space, take a look at it. Right now, still pen tool. If you click space bar, long bar, pen tool, switch to hand. Switch to hand. Click it, show your hand, hand. Okay, show your hand and pen. Left hand, you click spacebar, spacebar. Okay, and keep working. To here, to here, to here, roughly. Okay, okay, to here. Okay, okay. Button. Okay. Don't worry about detail. Into here. Okay, I'm going to close. Take a look. This time you can see I'm going to close this one. Close when I move to start point. The shoes. Can you see circle? See circle? Perfect. Okay, so right now I make this path. I spend maybe 2 minutes, right? Spend 2 minutes. Sometimes, if really complex, you need to spend 5 minutes to make the path. You don't want to do it again, right? Save this path. Save this path. Okay. Okay, you move the path. Move the path. You move working path to this. Here's a working path. Move working path to plus number. Here's plus. Plus, which means create a layer. Path layer. Okay, path layer. Working path layer. Okay, perfect. This is path number 1. Path number 1, but don't call path number 1. You are going to forget that. Path number 1. Give it a specific name. Path I call flow. Flow. You can call it. I call 01. I call for future works. Maybe you have path flow 02, 03, 04. I call flow number 1. Okay, perfect. I saved this file, path number 1, and also I move this path to select the area. Select here dot 1. Move it. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to reduce the size. I'm going to backspace. No, I'm going to run side. Undo. Inverse from select. Select. Inverse. Backspace. Perfect. Okay. I remove the background and also I click the lasso tool, remove that. Okay, now I got it. So this is my very basic solid uh, model. Okay, the model. Yes.
So for this one,
Use the real material. Yes. Use the real material. I provide you some real material. Use it. Okay. But you don't have everything you use real material. Something, for example, later I'm going to demonstrate the ceiling. Ceiling, we don't have applied material. Ceiling just a gray colors. Some paint. If you just paint, you can give it a color. You don't need a material, except like the floor. This is a marble. Okay, but right now I attach this material is a flat. In fact, for real world, the material is not flat. Okay, so which means like this time I attach this material is it's just like this image. But actually for floor, like that. But anyway, for this material, you cannot read too many details. Okay, for future, I will teach you how can I distort that. Okay, for example, for this material, like this is okay. I'm going to reduce this image size. Okay, keep reduce. I'm going to use this wood materials. Okay, so this one, I move this image to here. Okay, now I'm going to increase. Oh, I can turn off this one. I can turn off this one. I have this wood material. I'm going to increase this size. I can use edit, transform, scale. I increase. So anyway, we can try this one. Okay, take a look at. How about the path? Take a look at. How about the shape? You don't have to spend another 20 minutes trace again. I saved this one. I saved this path. Remember? I go back, save this path, flow path. I just direct bring this to select the area. See? Select inverse, backspace. Got it. Take a look at. I have another choice. This is hardwood floor. But this is a mistake. This is a mistake. Okay, this is a mistake. So sometimes I saw drawing, no mistake, just style different, but this is a mistake. Why? This, not perspective, make sure. Okay, so this is mistake. This is not style problem. Okay, that's it. That's a mistake. If I want to keep this pattern towards this way or towards this way, I need to adjust this image. Okay, take a look at. Okay, I'm going to turn off this layer. I do it. I save the file. Okay, I bring this image to here again. Okay, perfect. And also I try to shrink down image. Shrink down images. So I'm honest. If for your works, if you use a monitor, we have a large monitor. Use a desktop is better than my laptop. Okay, that's bigger screen. Okay, bigger screen is possible. I need to shrink it down like this size. I can say over perspective. Okay. Okay, this is number 4. Okay, perfect. I'm going to use this image. I'm put it here. Okay, now I'm take a look at this perspective. This is roughly perspective. I can enlarge it. Okay. Yeah, here are validation points. Okay, take a look at. I'm going to this one. I'm going to use a tool that call distort, transform. You can use distort or skew, either one. Okay, either one. I use distort. Okay, perfect. After distort, you can peak point. You can manually change. See, you can manually change it to what you want. Okay, just match this perspective. Take a look at. See that? That's perspective. Where's my monitor? Not big, not too big. Okay, this one roughly like this. I set this one. So this I need more space. Take a look at the typical perspective like this. Okay. I use this dot to make sure. Okay. Yeah. See that? I make a perspective pattern. Okay. Yeah. See, I have this guideline. Okay. Double click. Okay, perfect. I got it. Save the file. Okay, how about I need to cut this edge? Okay, use the path. Path flow number 1, move to select the area. Perfect. And then select inverse backspace. Perfect. I'm done. So this one, I enlarge this one. Take a look at this one. I have a three choice flow. Okay, first the choice, uh, marble flow. Okay, in fact, marble flow you should do that. Okay, but the marble flow that's random. Imagine we can ignore that. Okay, this is okay. This is a mistake. Some student get a mistake. Okay, make sure this is a mistake. This is correct. See that? Towards that way. Bring to here. Next each other. So now you can see this material. I'm going to use this material to this wall. Run to this wall. Okay, or to the floor. I'm going to use this one to wall. I try to attach to this part here with them like this pattern. Okay, I bring this one. I just drag this wall, this panel to here. Okay, I get this panel. I get this panel here. This panel, several problems. This panel right now is on the top from outline. I want to bring this under this outline, right? Under this. And no, this one already have a layer number 3. Layer number 3, I can call this name. This is wood. What I call wall wood. Wall wood, okay. Wall wood, wall. This is wall. I need to bring outline. Outline, whatever you have a 10 layer, you have a 100 layer, you have 1,000 layer, incline always on the top. Okay, so everything's on it. So I need to bring the incline on the top from wall wood. See? So this is underneath. Okay. So anyway, this okay. If you make vertical, I'm going to enlarge. If you want to enlarge this picture, if you want to make this bigger, I'll make this bigger. This image, this wood. I rename this wood number 1, 01. Okay, 01. This wood 01. I'm going to enlarge this one. If you want to enlarge, you can find under edit, transform. You can use a scale. Okay, so this one, you can make it bigger, scale. Yes. But anyways, for this, I give you an idea. This image, this drawing, this is a mix with a freehand. So you don't have to make this one look like the 3D render is a little bit of pixelated for image, it doesn't matter. But your outline must be high resolution. Okay. For example, I enlarge, we test that. You can find a better image. Okay. I make this image like this. Okay, good. Okay. So I can trace this one. Let me see. Okay, 1, 2, until here, 3. If you want to enlarge this image, if you want to enlarge, you feel you cannot see, you could swim too small. Your left hand, click, hold the shift key. Right hand, click plus number, plus minus. Minus, which means shrink your image, zoom out. Plus, which is zoom in. Click shift, the plus. Oops, sorry, control. Oh, sorry. Control plus, not a shift, control plus, okay? Control plus, okay, make it closer. And also you space bar, you hold space bar, which means pan. Okay, I'm keep working here to here. Okay, here to here. To here. Click, hold it. To here. To here. 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 Okay, until here. Take a look at what I have now. Here, perfect. Okay. Okay, stop, shoot little circle. Okay, now I zoom out, control, minus. Okay, now I connect this elevator, this wall. Then I move the path. I spend 2 minutes to trace this one, right? I don't want to spend this one again. I save this pass. I save this pass. I just make this pass. Remember, I spend it. Now inverse. I said this. I trace this dot. I trace this one. I don't. In case if I get a miss, I don't want to trace this marking. I save this pass. Save this pass. Go back to path. Path area pass. I move to here next to the trash can. Here's a call square and a plus number, which means that working, move to plus number, moved here. Okay, so that's path number 1. I rename it. I set this path I call wall number 1, 01. I save this path. I save this path advantage later. Later, I can keep to use this path. I move this path to selecting area. Selecting area. Now I need an inverse. Select inverse. Inverse the backspace. I have this wood. Okay. I got this wood. Okay, I got this. I save the file. Oh, by the way, you should know. If only today I use Zoom, I record everything. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna provide you video. Okay. Yeah, in case. I got this wall. Okay. Why I save this path? It is because, okay, I think looking not good. I'm not saying looking not good. I want a marble. I want a marble. Yeah, shape still drag blue marble to here. Okay, blue marble, that's pattern really big. This pattern is quality is better. Okay, the resolution blue marble. Okay, quality is better. Quality is you can change. You can use scale from edit scale. Edit the scale. Where scale? Scale. No, transform scale. I scale down a little bit. I don't need that too big. Okay. I slide bigger. I wanna. If you wanna, I wanna rotate this one. Okay, rotate this one. Rotate. Okay, you can rotate. Rotate. Actually, you find it from transform. From the edit, transform. Transform. Rotate. Okay. Rotate. You can hold the shift key. If you hold the shift key, rotate only 45, 90 degree. Okay. Hold the shift key, left hand. Okay. Okay, now I slide to make it bigger. Oh no. Okay, then I'm going to move to here roughly. Okay, now take a look. I have this marble. I'm going to turn off that. I have this marble here. Okay, marble. I don't have the trace again. You don't have to. Okay, so you just go back to find the path. Take a look at here, path wall number 1. I drag this to selecting area. Perfect. Then inverse, select, inverse, backspace. Perfect. Okay, now take a look at. I got a two choice. Well, first choice. The blue marble. Another choice. Hardwood. You did say which one is better? Okay. So anyway, take a look at this part, this edge. I can test that. I put a gray background. Gray look like you have a gray, look like project 1 gray paper, right? Gray paper. Okay, gray paper. I'm going to add one more layer. I add one layer. This is a create a new layer. Create a new layer. I create. Okay, so this layer I call background. Gray. Okay, I call background gray. Okay, or gray background. I prefer the category. I try the background first. Maybe I have a lot of background. Okay, background gray. Okay, so background gray. I'm going to use this one. I use this one. This is selected. Okay, this is a rectangle Mark 2. Eventually, this image, I need a slightly bigger than your image. Oh, that's too big. Maybe from here. Huh? Roughly from here to here. Okay, like this one, you can see dash. I select the area. So this area, I try to give it one gray color. One gray color, which is a paper, like a neutral gray, like this gray. I can pick gray from color swatch. Okay, swatch. I can pick one gray. I can pick one gray color. Okay. Okay, I tested that. Okay, I pick the color. This color here. Then I use a bucket tool. solid. Okay, solid. See, I get this gray color. That's just to look like your last project gray paper, right? Gray paper. You don't worry about this one. Maybe too dark. I understand too dark. If you feel too dark, first you can make a dark background. You can make it lighter. Okay, you can make it lighter. Okay, so now I get this background color. Background. If I want to make lighter, opacity, I can change opacity. Opacity. Change opacity. I can make lighter. Okay, so first I just keep dark. Keep dark. This is not final. Doesn't matter. Okay, and also make sure this layer should my floor should above that, right? So I bring this background gray under to here. I bring this under. So now, okay. So I have 3 different floor. Remember, I make one marble floor. I make one the vertical. This is mistake one hardwood floor, right? I make another one, another choice. I'm not saying this is perfect. This is just another choice. Okay, I get this gray paper. Okay, so I'm saving this file. So what I said, this one, this is white. Okay, the edge, the one choice. Eventually, I'm going to crop. I'm not crop now. Crop. Wait until I finish that. Until next Wednesday. I crop. I'm not crop now. Okay, so this time I just test that I can make the edge, look like this one. Okay, look like this one. I can use if you have two choice. You have two choice. First choice, you can use eraser. Eraser. Take a look at eraser. You use from tool. One tool. You can find a brush. You can find an eraser. This is eraser. This is a eraser tool. Eraser tool. Eraser. I'm going to choose the size. You can choose a hard round, and also hard round. You can do this. See, this is erase. You can erase this shape. Okay, erase this shape. Erase disadvantage. Anyway, the final I realize I want to keep that. You already erase. Okay, so this time one choice. You consider use a pen tool. Use white pen. Okay, white pen. Okay, so this time I'm gonna undo it. Undo it. Okay, perfect. So make sure background gray. I make one more layer. That's you can rename it. Rename this one layer 5. I call white border. White border. You can give any name if you want it. Okay, white border. I call white border. I pick a white background color. White color. White color. I say I want to use white. White. If I want to choose white, you can find it from swatch. Find the top one is white, or another choice, just to go ahead and pick this white color, this white paper, white. Okay, white. If you want to pick this white color, your left hand you hold a. No, sorry. You hold a Alt key. Alt key, left hand click Alt key, Alt Alt key. So you can see circle, switch to squeeze. Okay, select squeeze. Okay, I pick it. Okay, perfect. Here's white. So that's exactly match this white. Okay, match this white. And then now I'm going to take a look at what I'm doing now. I make this color here. So this is not erase. This is white top. White. If I remove, turn off this layer, see your background is still there. Okay. So anyway, this brush, this white color, I can use eraser. Erase this one. Okay, erase. I erase this one white color. Erase this. I can increase eraser size. That's huge. Oops. You can manually change. 600. Okay, manually change. Eraser. Okay. So now white border. I use a brush. I can use round shape. This is round shape, sharp edge. And also you have one choice, test that. Take a look at, you have a hard round or you have a soft round. That's soft edge, okay? And also now I can choose, that's called by medium brush. I'm not quite sure which one is the best choice. You can test which one you prefer, okay? I choose, I cannot tell you which one is the best, just try. Maybe this one. Let me increase this size. Let me test that. See? So this is a fit edge, okay? I test which one is better. Maybe this one. Increase size, okay? I'm gonna use this edge. Use white color. Increase the size. Okay. Take a look at this edge. Freehand. I said this just look like a freehand. Okay. And also your ink on the top. So always show ink on the top. Take a look at this edge. That's look like you tear the paper. Freehand, right? Just that's more artistic looking. Okay. Top, I don't want to make a sharp edge. Okay. This spot. Okay, what happened? This one. Why I cannot change flow? Layer problem. So layer, I need to bring white border. Under is a layer ink line. See? Show that. There's a layer issue. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So this one give you an idea. This is white background. Okay, if this is why if you border, if you lay out as white background, you just bring this image to there. Doesn't look like fade outside.